Okay, guys, welcome back to another edition of The Stray with Jay. I know we have lots to talk about tonight, especially with the topic. As you can see, it is crazy superstars that are not superstars, at least in my opinion. But before we get into it, as customary, I have to introduce the book that I'm currently reading. Always. So, this is another nice book from my library. It's called When China Rules the World. No, it doesn't mean everyone is going to be a colony of China. It just envisions a world where China is the leading economic and militaristic power, and basically the kind of international system that would take shape from a world that is dominated by China per se. So, in all, it's a very excellent book by Martin Jacks. He's one of my favorite authors of all time. Definitely check it out. So, we're gonna get into it. For this week's episode, we are going to be looking at NBA superstars that are not really superstars. Well, to be a little more specific, I'm going to rank them. Let us just say this is my top 5. Keep in mind as well, because a player might be a budding superstar, he might be excluded from the list. For example, Devin Booker, not quite a superstar, and had it been like his 7th year, he would have made this list because he didn't win anything. But however, for the sake of clarity as well, I will give you the meaning of the term superstar and stars. Simply put, a star is a very good player, minus winning anything at all. So they haven't won anything outside probably an MVP. On the contrary, a superstar is a player who has won it all, talking about the championship here, and has proven to be either an exceptional talent in the league or in big moments, or simply put, a very good player who has not only won it all but played exceptionally well to earn that championship and subsequently given the title of superstardom. So let's get into it. We can see from my definition alone that I've excluded a bunch of guys you know as stars. So let's cut to the chase. At 5, I have Damian Lillard. Here is the thing. Every time Damian Lillard loses, you hear a bunch of excuses.
Yeah, we just didn't shoot well. I thought we got some pretty good looks. Ball just didn't go in.
Winners don't make excuse, they win. And to be honest, this is why you see most guys' name on this list. Peep this. 1 year Curry didn't start the series against Trail Blazers, and this dude, Farik Al-Amin, who y'all can remember or whatever the name is, was teasing Warriors and claiming a bunch of stuff like they can beat them and he can't wait for Steph comes so they can win, whatever. When the Warriors decided that Curry was clear to play, Curry obliterated Lillard and his teammates, blew them out of the water. Let us also mention the fact that KD wasn't even there. So when KD was down injured in the playoff, Curry single-handedly disposed of the Trailblazers in the conference finals by coming back from 15 points down in the fourth quarter in 4 straight games. So this is one of the primary reasons why Damian Lillard finds himself on this list. He turned 4 chances to sweep a very good Warriors team into a sweep for his own team. But wait, I got 3 former MVP on this list, so we know about to start. At 4, and because he does not equate to a former MVP, albeit having MVP caliber seasons on multiple occasions, ladies and gentlemen, here is Paul George. His rise to stardom came when he and Lance Stevenson had LeBron and the Miami Heat on the ropes. Not just once, but twice. If I can remember quickly, he was even up 3-2 in that series and blew the chance. Had the opportunity twice to increase LeBron's pain and failed to capitalize. This is simply not good enough. The league placed him with a dude who practically averages a triple-double on a nightly basis, and still he failed to even make the conference final. This is comical. Here is a stat I think really highlights how not of a superstar Paul George is. He was then subsequently placed. This is after this guy was with Russell Westbrook. He was subsequently placed with a dude who made Toronto win a championship. The best two-way player in the league and arguably the best player in the league as well. This team featured Beverly, one of the best defenders in the league, as well as Lou Williams, probably the greatest sixth man to ever play six-man role. I think Andre Iguodala make a good argument to who is the best sixth man of all time, right? They even gave him the current sixth man of the year, Montreal Harris. And Paul George still failed to even make the conference final with his team, showing up to work just one game in the entire playoff. Now, of course, that loss is not solely on Paul George, but Paul George continues to lose with excellent team. No other person on the list can say the same. At 3, I have Giannis Anten nothing more. That's his name, Anten nothing more on the list. He would be higher, but I reserve those spots in the list for other two names because of their time in the league. However, with Kevin Durant down in the second round of the NBA playoffs, it presented Giannis with the best opportunity at the finals appearance. MVP caliber season, the only person stands in his way is Kawhi Leonard or Joel Embiid, who was playing each other. Durant out for the season in a playoff that did not feature a LeBron is nothing short of a golden opportunity. Even if Golden State had reached the finals, an Eastern Conference team was bound to win the championship. Giannis went 2-0 up in the conference finals and lost to a team that never went to the playoff finals before. Kawhi Leonard beat him with a bunch of scrubs. Pascal and them is scrubs. He didn't only win, he lost 4 straight games, and all it took was putting Leonard to mark him. Last year, we gonna blame Giannis health, but for that year, Giannis should have at least made the finals, the one where he lost to Kawhi Leonard, obviously. And he cannot shoot. How do you be great in modern basketball and can't take a jump shot? That is crazy. I can't fathom it. And let us be real. MVP does not equate to the best player in the season. LeBron should have had more. Kobe, same. At 2, James Harden finds his way on the list. Let me just say this. Besides probably a scoring title or 2 and MVP, James Harden has not won anything. He has never proven to be a winner. I will give him this. He should have won the MVP the year Russell Westbrook started pat to average a triple-double and win the MVP. But outside of that, I can't give James Harden anything else. As mighty as Golden State Warriors has been over the years, he had them on the ropes twice and just let Steph and company destroy them. And here's why I don't make excuses for these so-called superstars. James especially utilizes the ball the most in the league. So logically, you can conclude that he is not utilizing the ball efficiently. That would translate to winning basketball. Point blank, he's not a killer. He is usually killed. Can't be a winner. Never proven to be a winner. And I think just in that regard, he is not a superstar. I don't care what you tell me how much time he play All-Star. All-Star is good. And of course, at 1, and I don't think anybody could argue with this, definitely one of the most athletic players you can ever see is Russell Westbrook. Gets to the rim, easy. Can dunk on defenders, easy. Can defend the perimeter equally as good, easy. Is lightning quick, easy. Averages a ton of assists, some season as well, crazy. Which would indicate sometimes that he is a good passer or finder of teammates. When you put that into context and you see it's about 6 alley-oops to Steven Adams, who's already 7 feet tall, then you ask yourself, is he really an excellent finder of teammates? You argue that. Or when you see teammates letting the ball drop so that he can record rebounds just to get a triple-double. Is he really a good rebounder of the basketball? This is a dude that you would let shoot any shot, because though some may go in, you would take the risk with him shooting from anywhere rather than have him just run by you or, like enough people like to believe, find a teammate. And this is a dude that got one of the largest contracts ever in the NBA when OKC resigned him. I just think that is mad. There is more madness than paying Bino to be head of energy department with an environmental doctorate. Dude cannot shoot to save his life. Just watch it, him. There you have it, guys. My top 5 superstars that haven't, in my view, earned that title as yet. What are your top 5? And who did I put there that you wouldn't put there? Let me know in the comments below. Reshare and let me know. You can even cuss me out about the list. I don't care. But to me, this represents 5 superstars that I don't think are anywhere close to being superstars.